Hi, this is Lola Doug, Grandpa Doug, and I just want to give honor today to my two brothers who were Olympians, and my one brother wrote the book, Legacy of the Mat, and it is stories from the lives of Olympic athletes Jim and Dave. And so I want to give a little bit of a rundown on this. The outstanding accomplishments of these two brothers don't begin to compare with lives that were changed due to their faithful witness for Christ. Jim has always been one of my heroes. Thanks, Jim, for all the enthusiasm and love for Jesus. I learned that God can be included in everything you do. I am forever grateful for the godly example of Coach Jim has been on my life. There are no words to fully describe his positive impact on and off the mat. Thank you for everything, Coach. So we have Roy, a businessman, Matt, another businessman, Tom, a missionary, and the other one was Jim, another businessman. Legacy of the Mat. It's 29 chapters. It's 114 pages. So that averages to about, 4 pages a chapter, and they go quick. And then about a few pages of honors at the end. So on the back, Legacy of the Mat is a collection of stories from the athletic and coaching careers of twin brothers, Jim and Dave. Two-time Olympic wrestlers. 4 years they have shared these stories with family and friends, and now they share them with you. Read the inspiring stories of these athletes as they smuggle Bibles across the Iron Curtain, coach the West Point cadets, and witness in the 1972 Munich Olympic massacre. Perhaps you remember that story. Ride along in the plane that almost didn't fly and discover how laughter really is the best medicine. Jim Hazewinkle was on the 1968 and 1972 United States Olympic wrestling teams. He coached at West Point Military Academy while serving in the Army, and then became a collegiate coach for 48 years. Jim was also a member of 5 United States World Wrestling teams. He has been inducted into 9 Wrestling Athletic Hall of Fame and was named Outstanding Wrestler of the Nation 3 times. Jim shared the gospel as he wrestled and coached for God's glory. He and his wife Judy are both still living, and you can go to www.legacyofthemat.com. That's Legacy, legacyofthemat.com. I'll just read here another excerpt. I want to read this first. On one of the honor pages, Detroit, Michigan National AAU Tournament. That's Amateur Athletic Union, AAU. All 4 of us won a medal. Dave and his son Jake, Jim and his son Nate in 2004. This is probably the only time 2 fathers and 2 sons placed in a national AAU tournament at the same time. Dave and I were 60 years old. So they were still wrestling at 60. That's really amazing. That is a feat. So here's my 2 brothers here, and that's what they look like. And I'll read this. Jim was at 136 pounds, 4-time national champion NAIA, 6-time national AAU champ, All-Army champ, 2-time All-Army champ, 2-time All-Service champ, member of the U.S. World team in 66, 67, 69, 70, and 71, member of the U.S. Olympic team in 1968 and 72, outstanding wrestler of the nation in 1968 and 70, assistant coach at West Point, member of the Minnesota Greco Roman National Championship Wrestling Team, 1970, and then he coached at Pillsbury Bible College in Owatonna. Dave, at 125 pounds, 7-time national AAU champ, 2-time All-Army champ, 2-time All-Service champ, member of the U.S. World Team 67, 69, 70, and 71, member of the U.S. Olympic Team 68 and 72, assistant coach at West Point, member of the Greco Roman National Wrestling Team, Wrestling Championship Team, won the first silver medal for the U.S. Greco Roman Wrestling in the World Games in 1970, and at that time he was coaching at a high school in Benson, Minnesota. My brother Dave was the first person in wrestling to ever win a silver medal and a bronze medal, different years. So there you have it. That gives you a little rundown of my brothers and the legacy that they left for me to follow. And I hope that you'll buy the book because it really is interesting. And they got a lot of neat things in there. They talk about going AWOL, and they talk about the plane that didn't fly, and they talk about a lot of things. So get the book, legacyofthemat.com. Good day.